This question is asked in GATE 2004. Which of the following is true for a CPU having a single interrupt request line and single interrupt grant line? So they are talking about one interrupt request and one interrupt grant. So let us say this is CPU and there is one interrupt pin, right? And then what happens is all the devices have to be connected to this particular request pin in order to raise a interrupt. Okay, let us say this is interrupt pin, and along with that there is acknowledgement pin. Now this acknowledgement pin will be allowed to ripple through all of them, right? So this is how we have implemented the priority in the daisy chaining. If you remember, whichever device will get the interrupt, this acknowledgement first, if it requires the interrupt service, then it will take the acknowledgement, and for the rest of the devices it will send 0. I think I have already discussed it, you should remember that. Okay, and now there will be data bus or some way of communication using which the device which has received the acknowledgement is going to put the address of the ISR, interrupt service routine. That is how the interrupt vector is also going to be provided. So using one interrupt line and one interrupt acknowledgement line, see, this is the interrupt request line and this is the interrupt acknowledgement line. Using one interrupt line and one interrupt acknowledgement line, we are able to service more than one device. It is called as daisy chaining or serial connection method also, right? So now see this. What is that they are saying? If you have one request line and one request one request grant line, then what are possible and what are not possible? First one is saying neither vectored interrupt nor multiple devices are possible. It is false, because we are able to connect multiple devices as well as the devices are able to supply the vector, interrupt vector. So this is false. Second one is saying vectored interrupts are not possible, which means they are saying that there is no way the devices can say the address where the interrupt service routine is present, but it is false. We have clearly seen it in daisy chaining method. There is only one request and one acknowledgement. Still we are able to get the acknowledgement, that vector. Alright, and the next one is saying that vectored interrupt and multiple devices, interrupting devices are possible. Yes, this is true. Okay, so in some of the books it is given wrong, this answer is given wrong. You just follow this answer. We have already discussed about this. Okay, so this is given in GATE 2004. Fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have, you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.